Oh yeah, playing one-on-one against my brother, against my dad, they just made me more competitive. 'Cause, I mean, you don't want to lose to those guys, you live with them. You're gonna hear about it every day.
All right.
D'Angelo's a great player. I watched him a couple times. When he played high school basketball, he really makes them go this year, so that'll be a great matchup. It's gonna be a team defensive effort. Not just one player will be matched up against him the whole game. We'll throw several looks at him, a lot of help defense. But he's definitely one of the keys to the game for us. And it's gonna be real fun going back to Ohio State. I'm gonna have a lot of family and friends there. A lot of people that went to my high school actually go there now. It's a rivalry game. It's always gonna be really hype in that aspect, so it's just gonna be a real fun game. I'm from Pickerington, Ohio, about 25 minutes from the Ohio State campus. I grew up probably a bigger Ohio State football fan. It definitely is weird to say. I mean, I catch myself kind of cheering for Ohio State football, like when they play and stuff like that. I had a really, really fun childhood growing up with my younger brother who's 11 months younger than me.
People would stop me and say, "Are they twins?" Growing up, they were so nice. I mean, it was a joy to have in the household. They would do a lot of things together. They would play together. They're very, very competitive.
I have a lot of childhood memories with Caris, some just fighting, but no matter how many fights we get into, it's never serious. It's all out of love.
We used to do everything growing up. Playing board games, backyard football. We walked back and forth to school together. So I mean, it was a lot of good conversations in those times. We know so much about each other. It's like we're the same person.
Touch the rim. All right.
I'm gonna touch your rim first, and then I'm gonna go.
That's all we knew growing up is basketball. We both had basketballs in our cribs, and we both slept with basketballs. When we were little, my dad just really instilled that in us. He didn't force us to do it, but we both ended up wanting to do it.
That's Daryl Douglas.
My dad, he played Division III at Capital University. The main thing he taught us was just to stay on an even keel, not to get too high or too low. You're gonna have a great game, you're gonna have a bad game, but you just gotta stay kind of even keeled and you'll be all right. On Easter Sunday, my sophomore year in high school, my brother Daryl woke up and went downstairs. I think we were all supposed to go to church. And he ran back up to my room and he was like, "Caris, wake up, wake up." So I got up, he was like, "Dad's not moving." So I ran downstairs. We both was trying to wake him up and he wasn't moving. So I called 911. They got there and then obviously they told us that he was dead.
It was just a rough morning for both of us with my mom not being there and just a bad memory to have, but I don't know.
The hardest part about that was probably having to call everyone, like calling his mom, my grandma, calling my mom, and just like hearing their reactions.
After that happened, basketball really became our escape, just to get our mind off things, especially him. He always loved basketball, but I saw a more driven person after that happened, a more motivated person to get where he wants to go.
I really think their bond got tighter after their father passed away, and then also when Daryl went to Oklahoma, away from Caris.
My freshman year of college, I went to a school down in Oklahoma called Connor State. It was a really tough experience for me to go through, being that far away from home, my mom not seeing a single game of mine or my brother.
We still talked every day, whether it be through text or FaceTime or call. But it was just different not talking like face to face and being with them. But we still tried to talk every day.
I transferred from Connor State to Flint, Michigan. I go to a school called Mott Community College. It's about 45 minutes away from Michigan.
I was real happy when I heard the news that he was going to be going to Mott. I mean, we've already seen each other more this year than we had the past 2 years combined. He'll just come up for the weekend and we'll hang out. It's just a whole lot better. It's a blessing that he's closer now.
That makes me feel proud. And that brings joy to my soul. It really, really does. And I know their father would be so pleased to know that they're stronger.
Our bond is definitely special. A bond with your brother is a bond that's never going to be broken.
The 169th meeting of Ohio State and Michigan here tonight at Value City Arena. The Buckeyes with the better of it, winning 93.
Really got no personnel today, right? Russell, he's a great player, and he can really shoot and distribute, okay? The last 10 Big Ten road games, Michigan's won 8 of them. Last 10, we've won 8. And how do you do that? You earn them. Don't make any mistake about this. You got to earn them. And how do you earn them? Well, it's hard work. It's both hard work mentally and physically. It's us against them. It's you 12 guys against 17 or 18,000.
Man-to-man defense starting out by the Wolverines. Sam Thompson jams it home for the first basket of the game.
Rebound tapped out by Loving. Picked up in midcourt to Russell.
Now they go down inside, and the big fella Amir Williams jams it home.
Outstanding look there by D'Angelo Russell from up top.
Albrecht now over a head pass to LeVert. LeVert goes baseline, nice right-hand runner from about 8 feet out, and Caris LeVert on the board. Missed shot by Cameron Chapman. Out go the Buckeyes. Sam Thompson, showtime.
The pass by D'Angelo Russell was right on point.
Tate right wing penetrates a kick out left side. Russell for 3.
One thing about D'Angelo Russell, we know he can score in bunches.
Thompson off the inbound. Tough right-handed push shot from the baseline. Then he stole the inbound. Feed Scott for an easy layup. John Beilein calls a timeout. He's going to lay into his club, and rightfully so. 30-17. I mean, that's a captain. It's an upperclassman making a silly mistake. Russell drives, scoops off the small square and down. And it's a 41-24 lead for the Buckeyes.
Right now, they're just beating Michigan to the ball. Like Michigan's almost a step slow.
And they're in danger of getting run out of the building. Stolen by Russell. Russell into the front court. Charges, scoops, and scores. And the lead now 21 for Ohio State. Stolen by Thompson. Right side for Scott. Scott alley-oop. Thompson jams it down. Timeout, John Beilein. 47-24. Ohio State's making it a lapper at home against the Wolverines.
Everybody's playing bad. Now I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Beilein, based on what I've seen, start clearing his bench. You know, let somebody else play.
Bounce pass left side for Russell. Right back to Scott on the right side of the floor. Back to Russell. He'll lean into a triple try and hit it. D'Angelo Russell has 3 triples on the night. He's got 17 points in the game to lead all scorers. Tate right baseline. Drives on Donnell. Shovels it to Williams. And the Buckeyes will win it. 71-52, Ohio State.
There was something funny. I don't know what it was. And the whole game didn't start like it was Michigan against Ohio State. And that's the 8th time I've been here. And everyone was a freaking war, and it didn't start that way, and somehow we never picked up on how you beat Ohio State. And whether we could have, I don't know, but I just didn't feel that from you. This team right now, given the makeup of this roster, is not going to win that way. This team has to play with incredible passion. Forget about any place, incredible passion. And somehow they got disconnected and they got out of it. But we'll search and we'll find positives in this game as well.
Pleased to meet you. I'm a Johnstown guy. I was telling Karen, the whole city swells up with pride when you come out.
Oh, okay.
You really do, buddy.
Hey! That's my baby. Yes, yes, yes. Yay! Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. He always tell you thanks for coming.